Babies, especially newborns, often swallow air while feeding. This can happen whether they are breastfeeding or bottle feeding. This trapped air can lead to discomfort, fussiness, and even spitting up. It can make your baby feel quite uneasy and irritable. Burping helps to release this trapped air, making your baby feel more comfortable and content. It's a simple yet effective way to ensure your baby is happy after feeding. Think of it like letting out a big sigh of relief after a delicious meal. Just as we feel better after releasing trapped air, so do babies. Burping your baby not only eases their discomfort, but also helps prevent gas pains and reduces the chances of spitting up. It's a crucial step in ensuring your baby's overall well-being. It's an essential part of feeding time that promotes healthy digestion and a happy tummy for your little one. A well-burped baby is more likely to sleep peacefully and be less fussy. Remember, every baby is different. What works for one baby might not work for another. Some babies need to be burped frequently during feeds, especially if they tend to swallow a lot of air, while others only need it once at the end. It's important to find what works best for your baby. Pay attention to your baby's cues and burp them whenever they seem uncomfortable or gassy. This will help you understand their needs better and ensure they are always comfortable. The shoulder burp is a classic technique that many parents find effective. It's a great way to provide support for your baby's head and neck while encouraging a good burp. To perform a shoulder burp, hold your baby upright with their chin resting on your shoulder. Make sure to support their head and neck with one hand. With your other hand, gently pat or rub your baby's back in an upward motion. You can also try circular motions or gentle side-to-side movements to help release the trapped air. Be patient and persistent, and you'll likely hear a satisfying burp soon enough. The lap burp is another popular technique that can be more comfortable for both you and your baby, especially if you have a larger infant. This method is often preferred by parents who find it easier to manage their baby's weight and movements while seated. It also provides a good view of your baby's face, allowing you to monitor their reactions. This can be particularly reassuring, as you can immediately see if your baby is comfortable or if they need any adjustments. To do a lap burp, sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Ensure that you are in a stable and relaxed position, as this will help you maintain control and provide a secure environment for your baby. Lay your baby face down across your lap, supporting their chest and chin with one hand. This position helps to apply gentle pressure on their tummy, which can aid in releasing trapped air. Make sure their head is slightly elevated to encourage air to rise. Elevating the head also helps to prevent any discomfort or strain on your baby's neck. With your other hand, gently pat or rub your baby's back. This motion can help to soothe your baby and facilitate the burping process. You can also try gently bouncing your legs or swaying from side to side to help move the air bubbles. These movements can be calming for your baby and may make the burping process more effective. This technique can be particularly helpful if your baby tends to spit up, as it keeps them in an upright position. Keeping your baby upright can reduce the likelihood of spit up and make the burping process smoother for both of you. The face-down burp, also known as the tummy time burp, is a less common but equally effective technique. It can be especially helpful for babies who have reflux or gas. To perform a face-down burp, lay your baby face down on your lap or across your forearm, supporting their chin and ensuring their airway is clear. Gently rub or pat their back, using the same motions as the other techniques. The pressure on their belly can help to release trapped air and encourage burping. Just be sure to supervise your baby closely during this technique and keep their head slightly elevated. Section 5. Extra tips for successful burping. Patience is key. Burping a baby can sometimes take time, so don't get discouraged if your little one doesn't burp right away. Babies have their own pace, and sometimes it might take a few minutes for them to release that trapped air. Remember, every baby is different, and what works for one might not work for another. Be patient, try different positions, and offer gentle encouragement. You can try holding your baby upright against your chest, sitting them on your lap, or laying them across your knees. Each position can help move the air bubbles in different ways, so experiment to see what works best for your baby. Create a calm environment. A relaxed atmosphere can make burping easier for both you and your baby. Babies can pick up on your stress, so staying calm and composed can help them relax too. A quiet, dimly lit room can be very soothing. Find a quiet spot, dim the lights, and try singing softly or talking to your little one in a soothing voice. Gentle sounds can help calm your baby and make the burping process smoother. You might even find that a favorite lullaby or a soft hum works wonders. Use a burp cloth. Always have a burp cloth handy to protect your clothes from any unexpected spit up. Babies can be unpredictable, and having a burp cloth ready can save you from a mess. Place it on your shoulder, lap, or wherever you're holding your baby during burping. This simple step can make cleanup much easier and keep you and your baby comfortable. Take breaks if needed. If your baby seems fussy or uncomfortable during burping, take a break and try again later. Sometimes babies need a moment to settle down before they can burp. Sometimes a little break can make all the difference. Giving your baby a few minutes to relax can help them release the trapped air more easily when you try again. Remember, patience and persistence are key to successful burping. Section 6. When to burp your baby. Knowing when to burp your baby can make a big difference in their comfort and your feeding success. Here are some key times to consider. During feeding. If you're bottle feeding, try burping your baby after every 2 to 3 ounces. For breastfed babies, burp when switching breasts or if they seem fussy at the breast. After feeding, always burp your baby after they're finished feeding, regardless of whether they're bottle fed or breastfed. This helps release any air that was swallowed during the feeding. When your baby seems uncomfortable, if your baby is arching their back, pulling away from the bottle or breast, or generally seems fussy, it's a good indication they need to be burped. Section 7. Choosing the right technique for you and your baby. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to burping a baby. The best technique is the one that works best for you and your little one. Don't be afraid to experiment with different positions and methods to see what your baby responds to best. You might find that one technique works better for certain times of day or after a particular type of feeding. Pay attention to your baby's cues and adjust your approach as needed. Remember, practice makes perfect. Section 8. Burping Bliss. Happy baby, happy you. Burping your baby is an essential part of feeding and nurturing your little one. It helps them feel comfortable, reduces fussiness, and promotes healthy digestion. By mastering these simple techniques and following these helpful tips, you'll be well on your way to burping bliss. Remember, every baby is different, so be patient, trust your instincts, and enjoy the bonding experience of helping your little one feel their best. With a little practice and a lot of love, you'll become a burping pro in no time.